Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. Let's take our first look of sales data from Murders at Karlov Manor collector boxes taken off of TCG Player. So far in the pre-release period, the collector boxes have sold 223 units at a total of right at $50,000 for an average price of $224 per box, which for a standard set is fine. It's pretty good, not great. And so let's put some other sets up here. First up, we're just going to throw Lost Caverns of Ixalan because, well, it's the most recent standard set. So we'll throw that up there, and we see that Lost Caverns of Ixalan was about $150,000 of cumulative sales at the release minus 14 date. So we'll go on a little further backwards. Wilds of Eldraine at the yellow line, a little in between. We'll call that about 100,000, maybe 110,000 at the R minus 14. Going back a little bit further, we'll add in March of the Machine. Yeah, well, it was way further above Phyrexia, which is a pretty good comparison because it was released in the same slot in 2023, and it is the green line, even higher up above here, almost $300,000 of collector box sales of that at the same relative time in its life cycle. Brothers War will put up there, yeah, the light blue line that threads in right here. We're going to skip Dominaria United because, well, I'll just show you. Yeah, you see the burgundy line of Dominaria United. That's the Lost Legends Hysteria. It really is an outlier, so we'll strip that one off. We'll throw in there Unfinity just to see, does Murders at Karlov Manor beat Unfinity? Oof, yeah, okay. So burgundy line of Unfinity falls below. At least it beats Unfinity. And we'll go backwards a little further. Streets of New Capenna, keeping with all of these standard sets, and its burgundy line lays right in here above the yellow line. And then finally, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the oldest set that we have data for in this plotting tool. And we see it threads a different blue line in here. So what do we take away from this? Well, thus far, Murders at Karlov Manor collector box pre-sales are less than half of the number 2, which appears to be Wilds of Eldraine. But I'm not exactly ready to throw stones at this product. I think there's potentially kind of a cannibalization that's gone on here where a distributor came on to TCG Player last week and dumped just a shit ton of play booster boxes for Murders of Karlov Manor at $129.99, which is a pretty good price. And so I think that that's probably pulled a lot of sales both forward in time and pulled potentially off of the collector boxes and onto those play boosters because it was a pretty decent deal. And if you just scroll through the sales data of that, a lot of people took advantage of it. So I'm not ready to say that this is doing particularly badly. I think it kind of had that unfortunate event of that giant dump of play booster boxes on that special promotion through TCG Player. So we're going to wait and see. We'll look some more. We're going to take another look at this a week from today, next Saturday at release minus 7. I'm going to take a look midweek this upcoming week at the sales data of the play booster boxes. I don't usually take pre-release looks at draft or set booster boxes, but for the play boosters, and since this is the first time we're getting them, we're going to take a look at them before release. Of course, as normal, I will have looks on release day and then into the future after release. So hit the subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss that. And if you'd like to support the channel, if you appreciate this work, join me on Patreon. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially all those generous patrons over there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.